What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be back on stake. I'm going to be just showing other random cool quick ways to make your 20% profit per day. The reason I say 20%, that is typically my goal when I make these videos or when I play on stake. I like to just make 20% of my balance per day, and that's it. And then you call it on the day, because what will happen is you will make mistakes, things won't go your way, and sometimes I don't even get to that 20% if things don't go exactly how I wanted to. But today it's gonna be a really fun strategy. It's gonna be on Limbo, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. Before we start this video, if you're new to stake and want to try these strategies, go ahead and hit on settings, offers, and for the welcome offer, put in the code FAST. This will instantly activate monthly and weekly rewards, as well as enter you into Stake's VIP program and get you a bonus of $25 stake cash with 250,000 gold coins. After you verify your email, you can claim your bonus. Now let's jump back into the video. All right, so now that we've hopped in on Limbo, strategy goes pretty simple. So I'm gonna start off with the dollar. You usually want to divide your balance by about 1,000, and that's gonna be your starting wager. I'm gonna use $1 for this sake. My balance is gonna be $2,000. Technically, I should be doing $2, but I'm using $2,000 for this. And what you wanna do is you wanna put your target multiplier at 2, and you spin. When you lose, you put the target multiplier at 4 and you spin. So you're never changing your starting amount. You're only changing this. And then now you're gonna put 6 and then you restart. And as long as it hits, you keep it the same. So I got a hit, now I go back to 2. When I don't get a hit, you know, something like this. Pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and speed it up for you guys just so you guys can see it, and if it gets dicey, I will slow it down. I think I'm only gonna go to 20 instead of 100. Show you guys exactly how the full scope of the strategy works, because technically I could go through this whole thing, make 20%, and I'll never hit 100. I'll never get to the target multiplier of 100, and I'd rather show you guys exactly what you need to do when that happens, so that you know you're not stuck there trying to figure it out. The point is, we're gonna go to 20, and then I'll show you guys what to do. All right, so now we just have gotten to 20. We got to 20, and as you can see, imagine this was 100. So let's just say we got to 100. You know, you could keep pressing anything over 100, but for this sake, we're using 20 as an example. I hope this all makes sense what I'm saying. But get to 100, you could keep pressing, but it's just going to get more and more risky. Anyways, so we got to 100, or 20 in our case. What do? All we need to do is we multiply our starting wager to just one time, and that is it. And we put the target multiplier back at 2, and we do the same thing all over again until we get back to the high water mark on the graph, and then we drop it back down to $1. It's pretty straightforward. So if you got to 100 multiplier and you haven't hit, you could keep pressing it. I've had it hit, the highest was like 400, so you could keep pressing it, but there's just no reason to do all that. But you know, you could. All right, so it hasn't hit again. So what we want to do is we want to multiply one more time, and we go to 2. So that, you know, for example, if we got to 100x right now and it still hasn't hit, we would go down back to 2 and we'd multiply to 4. But this is why I'm saying 100 is the best, because when you get to 20 kind of like switches too quick. Anyways, continuing on. 4. Oh, got a hit. And now we're just going to get it till we get back to our high water mark. All right, so now we're back at our high water mark, and we're gonna go back down to $1, and we're gonna continue on. Alrighty guys, that's gonna conclude this video. When I got in the red on that first big dip, I should have just called it there. I decided, you know, for the sake of the video and demonstration, I'll keep going. But this is why I'm saying you have to go to the 100 multiplier. For the sake of the video, so it's not so long, I went to 20 multiplier and then I would reset. But when you're doing it, you want to go to 100. That's kind of the sweet spot because usually it hits before 100. So you never actually have to increase your wager. You just have to increase the multiplier and usually hits before 100. But at least you're not increasing as often. As you can see here, I was increasing quite often. The last hit I got was at $64. You know, we made our 20%. We actually made 25%. So we made about 500 bucks. This is just one of the strategies. It's pretty fun. Again, when it dipped in the red there, anytime a strategy, you know, starts going very smooth, one of the strategies I show, once it starts dipping in the red and I get a big hit, the best thing to do is depends on my feeling, but mostly it's like, I'm probably not going to try to aim for 20%. I'm probably just going to call it there. I might try later again that day and try to get, you know, do it, but usually I'll call it because some days are good, some days are bad. But for the most part, as long as you have that self-control, this is very, very productive and can work out very well. If you haven't used my code, go use my code FAST. You'll get free 25 bucks in your email plus 250,000 gold coins. I would love to see you guys sign up and so I can see your guys' play and so we could all play together, and you will get other rewards, weekly and monthly rewards by using my code from Stake directly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I think that's going to wrap this one up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.